Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So in this video I wanted to talk about my summoning plan for the upcoming collab as well as Gala, and even I want to talk about my predictions on will there be a third Celestial Hypogean this season and kind of my planning for that as well. Okay, so the collab is coming to global server in only 3 days from right now, which is really short and I'm excited for it. The event, I'm hoping it will be somewhat entertaining. I remember the event from the Fairy Tail collab. It was basically not really that much of an engaging event. It was just, do the daily stuff for the rewards. So I'm hoping there's going to be a bit more higher level than that, but like we'll have to see. And either way, we know we're going to be getting Laios to Mythic Plus for free. We're probably though going to get those selector chests like we got for Lucy in the Fairy Tail collab, and in those selector chests there was an option of selecting soul sigils of Lucy or for example some other stuff. And so I recommend to everyone, just as like a public service announcement, if we do get selector chests, always choose the Laios soul sigils from it. That is the most value. It will almost definitely be the most value, and then you can get him to Mythic Plus for free through that means. Now, once he's at Mythic Plus, the question will be, should you take him to Supreme Plus or not? And we cannot make that decision yet because we don't know what his Supreme Plus skill is. If the Supreme Plus skill is impactful, then I would probably recommend majority of players to upgrade him to Supreme Plus, because as of right now, I think Laios is going to have use in AFK stages. He has great crowd control capability, also that summoning mechanic. So I am looking forward to Laios. I think he will be somewhat of a meta hero, and for me specifically, I'm planning to take him to Supreme Plus. I won't take him beyond that. If you look at my, for example, my other collab heroes, I took Natsu and Lucy both to Supreme Plus, and I've been using Lucy very effectively in AFK stages, even at Supreme Plus. And honestly, some people say she only needs Mythic Plus, which is, yeah, kind of the case. She doesn't necessarily need Supreme Plus. So if Laios is the same, maybe you can leave him at Mythic Plus, but we'll have to wait and see about that to make that ultimate decision. But I do predict that Laios will have some meta usage in AFK stages, but I would assume Mythic Plus would probably be enough. Now for Marcille, as of right now, it's basically the whole community opinion as well as my reaction and my opinion when we saw the skill trailer breakdown. Marcille looks very underwhelming. I don't know if she's gonna have any meta usage at all in the entire game. Obviously, we'll have time to decide, like the banners should be lasting 21 to 28 days, and then we'll be able to make a decision ultimately if she's seen anywhere at all. But if she's not having that much meta usage, we're going to get one copy of her for free from the event, and I would say leave it at that for the vast majority of players. But the high spenders, I would say maybe Supreme Plus her. Personally, I am going to Supreme Plus her just because I Supreme Plus every hero as a higher spender. But like I think the efficient thing to do would be leaving it at that one copy. And then worst case, when you have at least one copy of a collab hero, you at least own it on your account, and then you can pick up these dimensional fragments from the season store. I know it is expensive, it isn't like the most optimal thing to do, but like basically if a hero is looking like not very meta, then just do not recruit it. And if it ever becomes meta in the future, worst case, you can pick up those dimensional fragments from the store and build up that hero to wherever it needs to be, whether it be Supreme Plus or whatever. So Marcille, probably one copy and then skip after that, and Laios, maybe Mythic Plus, maybe Supreme Plus. That's probably my recommendation to everyone. For me, I'm going to date both the Supreme Plus. Okay, now talking about the Gala. So Gala is also going to be coming up, and because she is such like a prominent character in this story in this season, and also coupled with the fact that so far this season we haven't gotten a majorly meta rate up hero. Like Shadewing and Isabella, not really meta. Shadewing is kind of nice. I do like him. I'll probably talk about him in another video, also like a puller pass later on in his banner. But other than that, like Nazik was a bit meta for pre-Endless Dream Realm, but like not hugely game breaker or anything. So like usually what we've noticed is that per season, the 3, 4, maybe even more than that kind of meta heroes from Raid Up banner. So because there haven't been many heavy hitters so far this season, I have a feeling Gala may be somewhat meta for something. However, because she's a mage, usually the mage class, when you look at it, it doesn't usually have Dream Realm usage or even much AFK stage usage. Like all the mages now, well, Mihira does have AFK stage use, but like all the other mages, Tasi used to be using AFK stages, but not even used anymore. And then all the other mages are basically PvP focused. And so I could definitely see Gala being a PvP focused hero. And if she is just going to be purely PvP focused, then it would be like, it would be a Paragon priority for the higher spenders, and for other people, maybe just Supreme Plus or Paragon 1, and then gradually Worcester and Builder over time. That's probably what it would be looking like, and that's what I'm predicting. But obviously we have no idea about what type of skills she's going to have. I just have a feeling, an instinct, that she might be pretty good, and I'm hoping she's good. I think a lot of people are hoping she's good. Yeah, we don't want another Mihira situation where Mihira was really an overhyped hero, and in the end Mihira is a really nice hero to have, especially at one copy, and it's kind of the best of both worlds for everyone, especially lighter spender players. However, we also wanted maybe her to be a meta actual damage dealer in Dream Realm or something, which she wasn't quite. So yeah, that is the thing about Gala. Now, talking about the third Celestial Hypogean of the season, will there be one or will there not? Now, the customer support has, a lot of people have asked them, and they haven't given a clear response, right? They've given a more vague response, and they've said that every season there will be 2 to 3 Celestial Hypogeans released, which means that it could be that there will be no third Celestial Hypogean this season, and we're just going to have 2 Celestial Hypogean rotation this season. The other thing is that in the previous season, when we had phases, in phase 3, at the beginning of phase 3 is when they released the Celestial Hypogean hero. However, one other thing I could think could be the logic and reasoning behind why we're not getting a Celestial Hypogean at the beginning of phase 3 is because we're going to have the collab. We're going to have collab, and so maybe they didn't want to overburden people by having a new Celestial Hypogean and a collab all coming at one time, and so maybe they wanted to space it out a bit, and maybe, like, for example, at the early January, they are actually going to announce the Celestial Hypogean third of this season. Although the problem with that is that's pretty late on. Like, I mean, early January is going to be like just around a month or less than a month left of the season, because I believe our season started in September, and so it's probably going to end of January, basically. So yeah, I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea if there's a Celestial Hypogean third one coming this season. I think it could be a 50-50 chance. I don't think that just because we're not getting it at the beginning of phase 3 means that we're not getting it at all for this season, because there is an upcoming patch. Like, all the raid up heroes of the season haven't even been revealed. There's probably going to be at least 2 more raid up heroes after Gala, and there will be another patch in another calendar, version 154 probably, and then there could be a Celestial Hypogean released at that point. I just don't know. Or maybe their plan is whenever they have a collab, they're just going to release 2 Celestial Hypogeans. When we got, one way we could maybe think about this, when we got the Natsu and Lucy, was it a 2 Celestial Hypogean? No, I don't think it was a 2 Celestial Hypogean season, was it? I think Natsu and Lucy were released in Chains of Eternity season, and I think that was Twins, Cryonaya, and Athalia, all in that season. So I think it was a 3 Celestial Hypogean season. Yeah, I don't know. You guys can leave your opinions in the comment section down below on that third Celestial Hypogean or not. And also let me know your summoning plan. What are you planning for in these upcoming heroes? Now, for me, Gala, I'm probably going to take her to if she's a PvP hero, I'll take her to Paragon 4, but I'll probably just swap Nazarick into her, because I did recruit Nazarick up to Paragon 4, and he doesn't have to be there. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully this video was helpful. And if you're not already a member of my AFK Journey Discord server, please join that. There is a link to that in the description of this video. Also, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. There is a link to that in the description of this video in a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus Dragon Crystals on your purchase. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.